Good morning. Oh, I quite like the red hue of this, honestly. Vanity, thy name is Sophie. Anyway, good morning. It is Easter Sunday! Woohoo! Happy Easter. I think one of the best Easter memes I've seen, because obviously I am from a relatively religious family, and one of the best Easter memes I've seen is Jesus coming out of his tomb and people going, "No, stay inside!" Oh dear. Anyway, I am going to defrost myself one of my hot cross buns, toast that with jam, and go and bring the Easter eggs upstairs. I got given a lion this morning, which was very nice. Yeah, I am planning today, I'm going to go for a run today, proper run, not treadmill run, but I also think I'm going to catch up on one of the Gemma classes from my online group. I can't decide whether it's going to be Monday's Latin Hit or whether it's going to be Friday's Tina time. Tina's hardcore. She does box fit and she does fitness Pilates, which is hardcore Pilates. But yeah, she now, on what we do now, on what she does now is online Tina time, which is a mixture, an hour of it, which is a mixture. So yeah, people are like, hardcore. So yes, can't decide whether I'll do that or Claire's Latin Hit. Both will be hardcore. Or there's legs, bums and tums. Damn it, so many choices. Brilliantly though, Gemma has managed to find a way to put Clubbersize and Rockbox, which are two of her most popular classes, online. She's going to be streaming them via her website, which is really exciting, because Facebook have taken down a few instructors' Facebook groups for putting licensed music on, even if it's just live streamed on Facebook Lives. So that's out. She was a bit concerned about Zoom and lag and all that kind of stuff, because there is those issues. But it's been great that she's managed to fix it so that her website can stream live Rockbox and Clubbersize. So if anyone wants to do a Rockbox, which is basically like Zumba but to rock music, it's a lot of fun. You do a mixture of cardio and core. Cardio and conditioning. So upbeat song and then conditioning song. I love Rockbox. And then there's Clubbersize, which is again jumping around to music, but it's club music. So it's chart and cheese, and for the most part you do with glow sticks. So I think, well, I have my own glue sticks, which are Clubbersize specific glow sticks, although one is running out of battery, which is a bit annoying. And then, and if you've got like disco lights or anything like that, you set them up and you switch off the lights and it's fab. I bloody love Clubbersize. So yeah, I can't do Friday, which is the first one that she's got online. But there's Monday Rockbox and Tuesday Clubbersize in the evening, so I'm going to try and catch those next week. I will put a link in the description box below to Gemma's website, so you can book on either onto her online Facebook group. She does them weekly, so and you get daytime classes and evening classes, but also there'll be the online living room rave versions as well on there, so I'll put a link down there if anyone's interested. Obviously, I go on about Gemma a lot because she is a great fitness instructor and a friend, but if I talk about her in-person classes, it's only people who are local to me that come to them, but this, you can do it worldwide, which is awesome. So yes. Right, I'm gonna make myself some breakfast. paddling pool from last year has a hole in it, so I'm making do with a laundry basket. I will order one, or I might see who's got one, but I'm also trying not to line.
I want the duck.
You want the duck? Go and get the duck then. Or shall I go and get it since I'm dry?
Go with the duck.
Okay. As I was saying, we have a duck. We have 2 ducks. I'm loath to fill Jeff Bezos's pockets any more than people have been, and I know Amazon has basically been a lifeline for a lot of people, but 1, a paddling pool is not essential, and 2, we can make do. Hi.
Yeah.
I can hear fields of gold in the background.
What is that noise?
Daddy's going for a run on the treadmill.
What is that noise?
It's a song.
What's that?
For some reason I can hear Sting, Fields of Gold. I don't know what he's watching. We have a TV above our treadmill. But it is gloriously warm outside. I should have a look at what the temperature is, shouldn't I? I'll put it on the screen. Because it's very cool. Normally it's a pigeon.
A blackbird.
But it is. I don't know what it is. Oh, hang on. My hair is getting all fluffy from sunglasses. Well, never mind. It's not why we're seeing anyone. Right, I'm eating a spice biscuit. We've decided to have a little bit of inside time, so we've drawn the curtains and we're watching Sarah and Duck while this one finishes her lunch. It's lovely outside, it's 23 degrees. Yeah, kind of missing having a temperature blanket this year. Oh. I'm sure there's somewhere you can. I've got fabric to make a temperature quilt at some point, so I'm sure there's somewhere you can do, like, find out past weather for more than a month ago. I think Time and Date do it, but I think they only do it for a month past. One day. Maybe next year I'll do another temperature quilt. Temperature blanket.
Not much actually.
Hello. Oh, there's something on my screen. There we go. I have just finished editing the last 2 days worth of podcast vlogs, so I am just uploading them, and I've edited up to about now. And I've also had a Zoom catch up with my family, so that's been nice. I also last night, I forgot to mention that I have put a pause on my Patreon account for a month. I'll probably just do it until we're back to normal, or back to somewhere near normal. With the vlogs and with Amelia being home, and I don't want to put too much pressure on myself to do a podcast, so I won't. So every so often I think one of these vlogs might have a specific thing about it, so one of the things I want to do tomorrow is basically rearrange the craft room. Not rearrange the furniture, but rearrange where everything is, because it's insanely messy and it's not quite functioning the way I want it to function right now. So I'll probably that'll be tomorrow's vlog probably, but it didn't feel right taking my patrons' money, and I only have 7-8 patrons at the moment, so it's not a massive undertaking, but those people have put their faith and their money in me, and in return for certain things that I've promised them, and I can't do that at the moment because of the way things are. So I put a little message up there, up on my Patreon account yesterday, saying, look, I don't want to put out a podcast that's not something that I'm happy with at the moment, and also that I don't really have time to do. So I'm putting a pause for at least May's payment, and also it means that I don't have the pressure of having to run the quarterly giveaways as well, because I don't want to go to a post office. So I have just on my Ravelry group locked the Podiversary thread and drawn a winner, so that person has been notified via Ravelry. So if you entered, go and have a look in your messages to see if you are the winner. But yeah, and I probably won't be posting out that parcel until there is a need for me to go anywhere near a post office. At the moment there isn't, so I'll just hold on to it until I can. Anyway, that's the update. Look at my neck. I'm very sweaty. I've just done half an hour on the treadmill. 3.4 kilometres in half an hour. I've put myself together a playlist, and oh my god, running to music is so much easier. There were a couple that were either too fast or too slow, so I skipped those. Yes.